Deputy President William Ruto is now distancing himself from any failures of the Jubilee administration, saying the buck squarely stops with President Uhuru Kenyatta. In what amounted to a moment of formally denouncing the Uhuru administration, Ruto claimed he never contributed to the selection of cabinet secretaries as widely perceived, saying that the president was the sole appointing authority. While taking credit for the government's successes, Ruto claimed he was consulted and involved in the Jubilee's government's first term, while blaming the handshake and Kenyatta's quest for a legacy for the strained relationships in the second term. But as Francis Gashuri now reports, President Kenyatta has blamed what he termed as Ruto's unbridled thirst for power as the straw that broke the camel's back.
I'd like to invite you to the podium and please give your presentation. Thank you.
The Deputy President's second day in United Kingdom, a session at the Chatham House, offering him an opportunity to deny ever sharing equal responsibility of government with President Uhuru Kenyatta. Ruto shaking off calls to take equal responsibility for the Jubilee administration's failure as an equal partner to the president.
Yes, I have been Deputy President for 9 years. I don't know which dockets were given to me because when President Uhuru Kenyatta formed government after the election, we've always had one president. We've never had two. And the responsibility over government has never been shared between Uhuru Kenyatta and myself.
While the Jubilee government was seen as a shared presidency between Kenyatta and Ruto, the country's deputy president rejected calls to bear the burden of misdeeds of the Uhuru administration.
There were no dockets that were given to me. I didn't appoint no minister anywhere. Everybody was appointed by the president of Kenya.
President Kenyatta, during the Jubilee Party National Delegates Conference, cited Ruto's thirst for power as the source of their fallout.
When you have somebody and people within you who you have shared and volunteered to work together and shared almost straight down the middle responsibilities, then you abscond your responsibilities. Then on the other side, you have somebody who you reached out to for peace and has asked you for nothing and supported you and helped you. Which of the two is a better brother and a bigger brother?
The handshake destroyed Jubilee, the ruling party. The handshake destroyed NASA, the opposition coalition. The handshake destroyed our Big Four plan. We couldn't implement it. The handshake destroyed government as we knew it. There was no government, there was no opposition. We ended up in a conundrum that nobody knew who was in the opposition. So, as we call for unity, is it the unity of the leaders or is it the unity of the people?
Ruto, while taking credit for the Jubilee administration's first-term mega projects, such as the standard gauge railway, tarmac roads and technical colleges, says he was rendered a spectator in the second term, with his functions being handed to Interior Affairs Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i through an executive order.
The president told me that he wanted to do things differently, and he didn't want what had become normal in Kenya, that this was Uhuru. He wanted a Uhuru. And I had a discussion, a candid discussion with him. And when he told me that's what he wanted, and he wanted to run this government because he wanted his legacy alone as the fourth president of the Republic of Kenya, I was not fussy about it.
On the fight against corruption, Ruto hit out at the president for inaction and allowing the politicization of the graft war.
He said, President Kenyatta at some point said there was nothing he could do. I think that's a question he needs to direct to President Kenyatta. I would not throw up my hands that I have nothing to do. I have something to do. I need to get the criminal justice system to have its own financial independence, give them the capacity.
With the presidential race 154 days away, the deputy president challenged his competitors to accept the poll outcome.
William Ruto will accept the outcome of the election whichever way it goes. I want all the other candidates to make the same commitment. Many on that side, it's in the public domain, have said they will rig the election, right? Many on that side have said to those who care, even if William Ruto wins this election, Uhuru Kenyatta will not hand over power to him.
Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV.